Why is my TV so loud? Oh, because I was in the other room. Oh, Shanti, Shanti. Judah mother set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. Natalie, good morning. Hi, Jakar. Yes. Apparently that's what we're doing. Maybe he's watching you. Look this way, Jack. Then we can say that with conviction. Yeah, there you go. Maybe he's watching you. Good job, Jack. He is, isn't he, Natalie? He's such a good boy. Yesterday, he wasn't such a good boy. But yesterday's gone. Today, right here, right now, he's such a good boy. He's so cute. Yeah, Drakkar, that's what he does best. Sleep. Let's get back to where we can see you. Sorry, Natalie, I was setting up credits for music. So, I'm back. I can see your chat. You said the monkey is so cute next to him. Oh, you like the monkey. I wrote a whole song about the monkey. How are you, Natalie? Hi, Maddie. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at my TV in the front room this morning. I know that I've looked at it in 12 hours. Off. It's so off. Natalie says she's good. How about you? I'm good. I'm glad I'm not up to go to work. Hi, Kat. Hope you're well. Thanks, Maddie. I hope you are too. I'm good. And no complaints. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting high into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Good morning, Carl. What's on everybody's schedule for today? See what Jack's doing? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep. Just like that. Well, Maddie's already been really busy. I've done housework, kids fed. You let Chloe rest in bed. You're gonna take the kids with you to the shop. You're in need of fly tying supplies. Nice little adventure to the store with the kids. You're so kind to let her sleep. Carl says he's not long been up. Same, Carl. Maddie says, I do let her rest every morning. I know you do. Okay, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Oh, no. Carl, what do you have planned today, friend? No F's given. Hi and thank you. Not the heartless nomad. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello for Lee too. I know Lee loves you the most. Dang Lee. I woke up this morning and I knew he wasn't going to be here and it made me a little sad. Oh no, the comment's been deleted. Hi, Soda Soul. Oh no, cold as ice. I don't want to be cold. Oh no, there's nowhere to hide from the cold. Oh no. I'm going to have to become a heartless nomad. Oh, delete that comment. Thank you so much, Maddie. You're so clever. Has Chloe been going fishing? That fishing footage that you had out, or you were being filmed? Was that Chloe? Were you guys fishing together? Were you out together? It's my friend I fish with. Chloe came once and hated it. Haha. Aw. It wasn't my thing either till I got older. And I did it out of fun, and then it was really helpful when I needed it. But since then, my heart's changed, and I don't know if I would fish. Jack Pepper wanted a video on me casting. Not that I'm great at casting with my lessened abilities. It was nice to see you at a different angle. Carl says, I don't make plans anymore. Yeah, I understand that. It makes sense. I only disappoint myself when I make plans. Maddie says I might do a dual screen. One close so I can read comments, another further out to show the casting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I saw that recently. Is that something? Where did I see that at? Was it on YouTube? Is that something new you can do with YouTube, or are you doing it through a third party? Oh, there you go. And I'll do an aerial video with my drone to upload. That's cool. Carl says I'm jealous of people who have drones. Yeah, because Carl can't have a drone where he's at. Aw, Jack's upset. Not really. You hear him? Oh, he's done. Maddie says I'll do it with two devices. I'll use Chloe's account on the second device and do screen share. Oh, clever. You just need to purchase another tripod. Carl, do you like to watch channels that do a lot of drone footage? You're going to start using your iPad to stream. To stream my fishing. Bigger screen and easier to read comments. Yeah. Carl says, none of my friends have drones. Maddie's my only friend that has a drone that I know of. Good morning, Lucy. Lucy comes in with exclamation marks and unicorn vibes. Thanks, Lucy. I was thinking about you this morning. Why? I was thinking about you. Just was. Thinking about tall, sexy redheads. I think Lucille Ball was like 5'10" also. And you know, I love Lucy. I really love Lucy. Are you thirsty, buddy? You should get some water. You're so funny, Lucy. Maddie gives Lucy a heart. Lucy says, oh, really? And Maddie says, I'm 5'10" and rounded, haha. You're so funny. Lucy says, well, this redhead's heart is only for you-know-who. And I'll give you a minute to guess. I just have no idea. Clueless. Did I mention how much I forget stuff? No, really? Midnight Foot Soldier. He's featured on the top of my list. He should get extra unicorn vibes. I'm sure he does. You don't have to tell us. I'm sure he does. I was just having fun. I play dumb about a lot of things. It keeps me safe. Oh, Carl says, I only want Tina vibes. Aww. Lucy says, it's all good and fun. It's funny. I'm glad you think so. Did you get any sleep last night? Did you do any cat napping? I have no idea what day it is. Oh, I know it's Tuesday because it's my day off. But as far as everybody's schedules, I know nothing. I've forgotten everything I thought I knew. Oh, Maddie says, I give everyone hearts and love, but Chloe will always be my life and heart. I'm very lucky. Lucy said, catnapping like I always do, and yes, I give him unicorn vibes and more pronounced shares on my community page. Do you go live today, or was that just last week? Lucy? So, Lucy, let me ask you a question. You haven't been live in a minute. You're taking a break, catching up. I remember you said that yesterday. I saw you say that somewhere. Well, good for you. And I see a lot of comments from you. So I do see that you're working. You're still behind the scenes working. Thank you. You're saying yes with a question mark. Like I had a question for you and I did, but I forgot. Oh, what would happen if you just stopped? Lucy says, I watch people more of who I like. You're special. Thank you. You just stopped. Like maybe if you stopped giving that certain person all the attention, what would his reaction be? I'm just curious. I can hear Lucy in the background. I'm going, why would I do that? Oh no, Carl says I mustn't be special. You're very special to me, Carl. And the one person who I know is going live in this next couple days is Carl. I'm going to do my best to get everything done early this week so I can dedicate my time to you. That'll be my one plan. Lucy says I'm not sure. I did tone it down a bit though. I was coming on to him too strong, but I let him know I'm a very good and will always be. You are a good friend, and you always will be a good friend. Got you. Lucy says we all know Yogi sees you as his most special. He comes on. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you on about? You're so funny, Lucy. So, Carl, I did not know you liked Tina like that. I thought she was just one of your friends, one of your moderators. Where is Tina located? Praveen, good morning. Yes, thank goodness. I'm glad he's chilled today. He he finally calmed down after he got stung by a bee yesterday. He had his nose in the clover and it got him. Bee or wasp, I'm not sure. He didn't swell up, so I'm guessing maybe it was a wasp. But he's been chill ever since then. Guess the universe was telling him to chill out. Come back to me. Aw, Tina is on YouTube just for me, says Carl. Aw. So tell us more, Carl. Where is Tina? Is she far away or does she live kind of close? Maddie says, I got stung on the fingertip on Saturday, little blighter. Good morning, William. How are you? William says hello to everyone. I've gotten really lucky. I've never been stung by a bee. I've gotten it by a wasp before, but little suckers. They're fast. They get you before you know what's happening. Oh, Maddie says, no, I didn't splat it. I let it go about its duties. Oh, that's really nice, Carl. Carl says she lives an hour and a half away by bus. Perfect. Lucy says, I've been stung on several occasions. Hurts like hell for a long minute. I just think it's really ironic because when I lived up north, my neighbor had this amazing flower garden. And after school, when I got dropped off by the bus, I had to wait outside for somebody to come home. And the bees would chase me. I'm assuming it's my hair. But they would chase me, and I was deathly afraid, but still never got stung. Maybe they were just trying to be friendly. Maddie says, William, hi, my friend. How are you today, William? Oh, Doyle Rules. Hey, hello, good morning, or good afternoon. How are you? Welcome. Lucy says, next time I do go live, it will be tarot. Tarot. Hi, welcome to Tarot today. I do say tarot. 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 Oh my gosh, Maddie says I got stung 27 times cutting a hedge. Came across a wasp. I'm basically a wasp nest, or they got me before I discovered it. That's, oh man. Doyle says, I'm good, thanks. Slow at work, so I decided to check some YouTube. I do that too. Oh, and Doyle knows No Mercy. Good. Oh, and you know Lucy. Aw, thank you for that, Lucy. Lucy must have put up a link. Or he's talking about another link. Or they are talking about another link. So I'm full of so many assumptions. Lucy says, I'll be doing tarot on Yogis on Thursday, every Thursday afternoon. We talked about it and agreed to that. I love that. William says, good, good. Just trying to secure work, so another normal day. Praveen says, nice, Lucy. Lucy says, I didn't put any link. Have you gotten out for a walk, Lucy? No.
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting out into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect.
Carl says, I'm sending you all rain. Hey, guess what, Carl? It's arrived. I'm supposed to get some every day in the next 3 days. I don't mind. I like green grass. And it's been really hot. So I'd like it to rain. Thank you, Carl. Luckily, the mornings are going to be nice. Lucy says, I've been focusing on time for me and catching up. When I do start up again, it will be the same hard work, if not harder work, and so many to support. Yeah. Maddie says it's so dry here and warm. I think I'm going to get some resin if I decide to go out in the next couple days. Carl, you need to send a little rain to Maddie. Just a little bit. You know what? They ought to have places. I was thinking about Carl and not being able to have a drone. Seems like it could be an attraction. Like you go to the country where they have cleared space where they can fly and you can rent an hour with a drone or rent it by the hour or by the day. You'd be stuck with the same scenery, but you still get the experience. Right. I remember you saying that Carl says they're banning them here in the city now. That's why I was saying maybe somewhere out in the countryside. Here's our friend Praveen. You know, I came across this little man last night. I wonder if he's still in my history. And he was talking all this stuff, gratefulness and breath work. And I just really enjoyed him. And then my internet went out. Oh, well, maybe I'll come across him again. Aw, thanks for that, Praveen. Carl says my friend Sonia is amazing. Lucy says, oh, really? Lucy says I might have a sponsor thing just now. Since they've seen me on see since they've seen me Spyro on YouTube, they want me to play a certain game on stream. They even gave me a stream key to the game. Not sure what to do about it yet. Interesting. I guess I would look into them. See if it's something you enjoy. That way you can keep your integrity if it's something you like and you can find a value for other people. You can talk on it with some confidence. Play Spyro, it's a game. Oh, really? Carl's friend Sonia is amazing. She's going to be a brilliant mother. Oh, that's so nice. Is she pregnant? I mean, is she going to be a mother soon? Or you just mean in general? Oh, Lucy says I've been chatting with them in my email. Oh, I'm sorry, Praveen. Auntie, my today's day will also go awesome. You know why? I don't know why. Tell me, Praveen. I'm sorry I missed that. Oh, Praveen, you're so funny. I just have such a hard time saying that because I heard my auntie's melodious voice. Thank you, Praveen. William says, what game is the key for? I used to do a bunch of game testing, but I sold my PC 2 years ago. I was thinking the same thing, Lucy. Lucy says, I just have to be careful because we know there are scammers out there. I was thinking the same exact thing because I just recently saw a video about that. Just that thing. Somebody lost their whole channel. Praveen says, no issue, Auntie, at all. Are you enjoying yourself being at home, Praveen? Are you into gaming, Lucy? That's the only question I have. Why would a gaming company go after somebody if they don't game? Oh, Praveen says, I also like to play a lot. I play on my PS5. I started my YouTube channel as a gaming channel, but due to my job, I converted my channel to what it is now. Lucy says, that's why I'm so hesitant on taking sponsors because I don't know if they're legit or not. Oh, she says, I have gaming videos and I used to be a gaming channel. Okay, that makes more sense. Praveen says, I still have PS2, PS3, and PS4 safely inside my storeroom. I have a PS2. That's all I have. I have a bunch of games too. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it makes some weird noises and I have to bang on it a little bit. But I haven't played it in forever. My kids do occasionally when they're here. William says, yeah, any business you conduct, it's best to use an email not affiliated with the one used for your content platforms to the extent of having a different one for different platforms forwarding. That's exactly what they said in that video, William. To the extent of having a different one for different platforms forwarding to a primary business email. Carl says, I don't have email. Really? Don't you have to have an email to have a YouTube account? And William says to Lucy, what is the game you have the key for? It's Spyro. Does that make sense? Lucy says some of the videos are Spyro with over 2,000 views and 1,000 likes and loads of comments if you look at my videos. So it's no surprise if they made it into the algorithm. Oh, Praveen says, since I can't take my PS5 with me on my job, so I bought an Asus gaming laptop. The laptop I can carry and play army games in it a lot. My favorite game is Call of Duty. William says there are ways that if it is a Gmail address that gets revealed, they can instantly lock you out of the account and keep pressing your account lockouts almost indefinitely. Famously, this tactic was employed in a game called RuneScape to a player, likely a team named Z, where repeated login attempts, even despite admin assistance, kept the account locked out for upwards of a year. That's unfortunate. Praveen says, since I can't, no, I reread that part. Praveen says, from July 15th, YouTube changed its policy. YouTube is now more strict regarding roles, reusing content, and monetization. Lucy says, skate racing contest about climbing an impossible tower is the title of the game. And Lucy says, I use a different email that is not assigned to my YouTube account that I have posted in my bio. And Carl says, you're all scaring me now. I know, Carl. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't even want this stuff in my world. I don't want it. How long have you had your channel, Lucy? Praveen says, I got many sponsors on YouTube for promotion, but I can't do them because of my army job roles, because I have to maintain a low profile. Earlier, I used to do face live streaming, but then my army knew about my channel. Lucy says they gave me a stream key, so if it works and I get and can play the game, you would think it would be legit, right? I hope you're not asking me because I know nothing. William says it's possible, but I don't see the game. I don't see the game on stream or finding any news on it. Wow, Carl says, I'm on YouTube 7 years and gone through 7 channels. I know, Lucy says, I'm just asking anyone that might know. I was waiting for William to say something because he knows a lot more than me, that's for sure. Watch it, Cat. You get yourself in trouble. You get yourself in trouble. We don't want to do that. Praveen says YouTube is a very good source of side income. YouTube pays very well. Well, I know you have a great channel. You would know. That's encouraging. Oh, there's my friend Carl. Carl says, I'll never accept a penny from YouTube, really. That's a very strong stance, Carl. William says, Lucy, it is possible that the key could be nefariously obtained from real-world trading sites, and those can be content claimed by the game holder. I've not seen fake keys work, and if it is valid, it prompts you with the game title before accepting the redemption. Praveen says, if your channel is getting views, you will get good payment. But if your channel is monetized and not getting views, then there's no use of the monetization. Praveen says, many friends of mine have their channel monetized, but they get 100, 500, 1,000 short views only. So they get almost zero. William asked Lucy if the person's emailing from a personal address or a domain associated with a developing company. For example, someone at Blizzard or someone at Gmail. What is the email, the originating email at? You don't need to give the first part, but what's the domain that it's coming from? Cat knows nothing. Oh, there you go. What do you think, William? I think that's what he was looking for. Yeah, that's perfect, Lucy. Praveen. Praveen says, one wrong click on a phishing link, YouTube account will be hacked. So always check domain. William says, okay, Stunt Boost is a legit game. It is developed by biting or bidding games, and it's in alpha testing stage. Seems legit and safe to redeem. Carl says, I wish YouTube would disappear. Oh no. But how would you meet people, Carl? How would you see your friends on Thursday? How would Tina be able to use her YouTube channel just to find you if you're no longer, there is no longer a YouTube? Lucy says, so you would trust it, William? Praveen says, Carl, no. Then our side income will also get disappeared. She Cooks and Roast, good morning. Hi, She Cooks. She Cooks says, send some love and says, how adorable. Just popping in, guys. Night, night. Well, good night, She Cooks. Thank you so much for coming by. I just love She Cooks. What a nice surprise. William says, I would inquire back if you're able to stream monetize the content produced. So you're allowed to stream it, and that way you'll have written proof permission stating as such if anything happens. And She Cooks says good night to everybody. Carl says I've met very few friends through YouTube. What about your maid mods? I know you have 5. Well, last I heard, you had 5 main ones. Did you not meet them through YouTube? Praveen says, Auntie, catch you later. Nice live stream. I have to edit my short videos. Bye, Jack. Bye, Auntie. Bye, Lucy. See you all. Bye, Praveen. Thanks for hanging out. I love you, Praveen. I love you, She Cooks. Thanks for helping Lucy out, William. Lucy says, I asked if he wants me to live stream the game or make a video seeing what happens. And Lucy says, hello, She Cooks. She Cooks said good night. I don't know if she's been up all night and she's going to sleep, or she's been up or she got up for a visit. Sounds like she's going back to sleep. She's got the right idea. Carl says, Diana and Allie are the only ones who helped me, plus A-Frame. And do you know them off of YouTube? Trying to find a redeeming quality for YouTube, Carl. All right, this stool is not doing my back very good. Oh. I need one of those stretchy things, one of those things that lets your lower back just kind of stretch out. William says, Lucy, there is an Impossible Tower event they are advertising for July 22nd, where people will be able to play the level via stream free demo, and the first 10 to complete the live stream get a few keys for their channel, and the top 5 best times get reward money. First with 500 and 5 second place winners at 100. Oh, Carl says I know them off YouTube. William says, but the clarity is in streaming or making content prior to the 22nd. Oops. I don't know what that was. Probably my earring. Nope, I don't know. Lucy says, yes, that is exactly what it says. So they want me to make content of this. So it kind of is like a mini sponsor thing. Carl says, I could walk away from YouTube. I would miss you, Carl. Lucy says, I'm talking to them about it to get more clarity of what they want me to actually do. So they want it posted before then. I'm wondering, Lucy, if you can see if anybody else has posted some so you get an idea. Hi, baby. William says, I think it would be kind of interesting, like that Marbles with Friends game or whatever. But being sponsored by them means they may feature your channel during the day of the event, etc. So good opportunity to boast potential viewership. Lucy says, awesome. I'm sitting here asking myself, why do I get up this early? What are you doing with your life? Carl says, I'm jealous of people on YouTube. Why is that, Carl? I bet you a lot of people are jealous of your full head of hair. You've got amazing hair, Carl. And you've got an amazing accent, too. We need to ask Praveen more questions. Maybe we should ask Lucy questions, since she's monetized and has a pretty big channel. Lucy, do you make money? I heard Praveen saying that if your shorts are only getting like up to 1,000 views, you're really not going to make any money. But your live streams, do you make money off your views from your live streams? Carl says, if you talk about monetization, goodbye. Oops, I already did. I'm sorry. So William says, Lucy, if you have not set one up already, you can set up stream. You can set up stream. That's just way too much for me to even understand to read. Lucy, read what William said. Lucy says she does have the Nightbot set up and she can put all those commands in with Nightbot. Lucy says, I do, but it's really not that much. I don't have make $100 a month on there altogether. Just under. I don't even make $100 a month on here altogether. Just under like 90 to 100. It has gone over 100 a month sometimes. Carl says goodbye. Bye, Carl. I love you. Have a good day, friend. Sorry, I had to hurry up and get that out because I wanted to catch you before you left. William says, that's not bad at all. It's something. Lucy has, it has, oh, I already read that. I read everything. Go me. Lucy says sponsorship is what makes money. Or, well, I don't know. I don't know anything. Yogi says, Lucy, when you get close to $100 towards the end of the month, please let me know and I'll do my best to help you get to that threshold if you would like. Good morning, Yogi. Lucy says, it's my goal to make something of this. She says, thanks, Yogi. Thanks, Yogi Eric. That's very sweet. How are you, Yogi? Lucy says, Yogi has always been so kind, even when I'm going through a feisty period. He puts up with me like a pro, LOL, and unicorn vibes. Yogi says, oh, hi, Cat. Yogi says, you make it easy, Lucy. You're so sincere and always kind. And Lucy says, thanks, Yogi Eric. You're a good friend. William says, hello, Eric. Good morning. Yogi says, I wonder who would sponsor me. A book company, a bookstore, an eyeglass company. Mm, I just thought of something funny, but it wasn't kind. Someone mind my gates. Oh, Rogaine. See, you just went there. But then I was like, no, Rogaine would not. Oh, what is that company? Fifes. They could sponsor you. I'm not sure if I read it all out loud. William said, who would you want to be sponsored by? Big Banana? And William says, is Rogaine the hair regrowth company? LOL, yes it is. Yep, Lucy could be sponsored by the competitor's drink. Yogi could say, LOL. I would sell out to Big Banana in a second, William. William says, I want to be sponsored by Mr. Clean. Yogi said, screw the gate cat. Let's hear it. No, you already went there. You went there with the Rogaine. Um, let's think of fun sponsors for Yogi.
Om Shanti Shanti, peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting back into perfect peace, into divinity.
Okay, I'm going to mute you so I can cough. Get it out. It's really gross. Oh. Are you itchy, buddy? Well, I'd rather be a rock star. That's all I'm saying. And since I want to be sponsored by my employer, I'm not even going to mention that company's name. I'm going to get a big funny sign that every time you guys mention the competitor's name, it's going to say banned. This content banned. Lucy says you are a rock star, Cat. I know, right? I'm trying to tell everybody. Thank you for recognizing, Lucy. Maddie says, got your playlist of Jack running on laptop, Cat. Thanks, Maddie. If I'm not live streaming, you're always on in my front room. You've got that handy dandy playlist. Your playlist is so good, Maddie. I'm surprised when the TV finally shuts off in the front room. When are you going live again, Maddie? You know you've been going live a lot. Yogi says, hi, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. And Maddie says, hi, Mr. Yogi, my friend. Maddie says, I'm live this evening, 7:30 p.m. Time flies, and tomorrow evening, same time. Good to know. Thank you. Oh, my tummy's talking. I mean, Jack's tummy's talking. Lucy's just now reading how many drinks William would drink, and she says, oh, my William, that would give me a heart attack. LOL. It is a lot. Maddie says, my aquarium will be live in an hour. An hour or so. It dropped out not long after I went to sleep last night. You know what? That's why my TV's not on, because my internet went out a couple times. You reminded me. William says, yeah, so if you guys don't know, Maddie's aquarium runs is live streamed most times. If you want that calming presence in your room, in your area, or if you just want to zone out and watch pretty fish. No F's is the place to go. Or the Heartless. I haven't seen the Heartless Highlander. Maddie says I use my external microphones now during the day for the water sounds. Nice.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free.
Maddie says I changed it to no F's given.
Into perfect peace. Into divinity. Into perfect peace. Into divinity.
I wouldn't say that, William. I would say that there's other things in store for you that maybe you have yet to discover. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, I was doing something. Duh, cat. William says I can't afford to drink that many anymore. And that was like 5 years ago. Maddie says I'm 12 weeks abstinence from alcohol. That's great. How are you feeling about that, Maddie? Squirrel Sniper's here. He says Grand Rising's all. Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. How are you, friend? William says good morning to Squirrel Sniper and also asks how you're doing today. Squirrel Sniper says, for a change, I woke up late. I'm now skipping to catch up. When did we forget to skip? I feel my pillow calling to me. You don't miss drink, Cat. Well, that's awesome, Maddie. I'm happy for you. And with your health issues, it's probably for the best. Lucy says, hello, squirrel. Let me clear my eyes real quick. Maddie says, I was a very heavy drinker as a young man. Alcoholic, I suppose. I only started having a drink recently within the last year. Hey, Lucy. I love you, Lucy. Hmm. Yeah, thank you for being a part of my life. I'm really glad I met you. Maddie says, squirrel, hi, buddy.
Oh, Shanti,
Lucy says, oh, I'm really glad I met you too. Hey, Maddie, can I charge a car battery with one of those tiny trickle chargers? Lucy says, I'm number 1 crown because I'm the mofo princess. You sure are. And don't you forget it. If it's a car, I don't know if it's a car charger. No, I don't. Let me go see if it's right outside my door. I have car issues. Only a 6 amp. What's it say on the bottom? Is that helpful? Can I plug that in and charge my car battery? Or will I blow myself off? William says, if you need to reliably jump a battery, even a dead car batteries, I recommend I'm not buying anything. Maddie says yes, and William says yes. Okay. All right, good. I have a car in the garage that hasn't been driven and it's been 6 months. So the battery's dead. And right behind it is a car with a flat tire. So I had to figure that one out too. The car's not drivable. I mean, it's drivable, but it's not legal on the streets. So I can't take it to get air put in the tire. It's too flat anyways. Jake, good morning. So it has a warning to use it in a well ventilated area. Is that bullshit? Can I just do it in my garage without cracking open the garage? It's already a little airy. I mean, the mice get in. You know how long it's been since I've changed a tire? It's going to be interesting. I used to be able to do stuff like that, change my oil, change it, but it was on a specific car too. Lucy says, hello, Dirty Meg. How are you, Jake? Lucy says, I just subbed to them yesterday. They have some great content. Really fun. Jack, your tummy is being very loud.
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting back into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity. Oh, Shanti,
444.
Shanti. Judah Mala set us free. Every soul now shifting into
So Lucy, does your bow have a set schedule for going live?
Sweet Lord, Judah set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. Into fidelity, into perfect peace. Into fidelity. Shanti, Shanti. Sweet Lord, Judah set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace. Into fidelity.
Yes, I do mean your future boyfriend, Michigan foot soldier. Not really. He just goes live whenever. He also does karaoke. You sang on his before. Aw. Oh, that's cool. I just peeked. I peeked in on one of his old lives, and it looked like he was outside of a restaurant or somewhere out in public. School Sniper says, "Hiya, Maddie, Lucy, William. Just with my client that wants me to recreate the Hanging Gardens of Babylon out of the front garden. How amazing. I best get busy. You best. Wow, that's a lovely vision." Lucy says, "If you get to know him, he's such a sweet, sweet soul. We've known each other for so long." Lucy says, "I could tell the first couple of times I came on his panel that he had an interest in me right away, a long time ago. Way back ago. You mean way back ago, right?" Yes. Lucy, who were you named after? Were you named after Lucille Ball?
Om Shanti Shanti peace. Sweet Lord Jesus set us free and raise all now shifting right into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace.
Lucy says it's a hopefully true love story that I'm being very patient with. I would move to the UK just to be with him. Why is his. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Midnight. Okay. Did I call him Michigan Foot Soldier? Oops. Feel like I did. Oh, you were named after John. Oh, Squirrel Sniper was named after a John Wayne character. I was thinking Lucy was. I was like, wait a minute, huh? You don't know. And Squirrel Sniper was the one who was named after a John Wayne character. Do you know my brothers were named after the brothers from Big Valley? There was Heath and Chance. Is there a Chance? There was Jarrett. Lucy says he lives in the UK. I thought you said midnight. I don't know why all of a sudden I thought maybe I said the wrong thing. Just the ego working in the background, trying to critique you. Me. Trying to critique me and everything I say. Go over everything I've said, everything I've thought. It's relentless and very tiring. Lucy says you're good. Thank you. There we go. I knew Scroll was going to explain it. Scroll Sniper says John Wayne played Captain Nathan Brittles in the 1949 John Ford Western classic. She wore a yellow ribbon. Nice. My dad had one of those big life-size, almost life-size cardboard cutouts of John Wayne. It hung out in the pool room. Lucy says, how old is Jack? He's 4. Just turned 4, right around 4. Jack, what are you doing, funny boy? Scroll says it was funny seeing another Nathan in the chat last night. Even though he was nearly 14 years old, those Nathans are pretty evoking. I have to admit, I may have fallen asleep. I might have. I don't remember. Lucy says nice. Still kinda young. Zena is 4, I believe, and Gabby will be 2 very soon on July 2nd, July 25th. Yeah, 4 is a good age to have a puppy. I think Willow was 10 when we got Jack, and it definitely gave her new life. She loved being a bossy, just having another dog to boss around. And Squirrel Sniper says Nathan means gift of giving, or gift of God. That's beautiful. He presented the word quasar to Eric. Yep, I missed that. Very interesting. I went and looked up the word quasar. Interesting. Jack, you better move over because I'm getting up there soon. 5 o'clock on the dot. Maddie says, I have to hop off to do aquariums, Cat. Thanks for hanging out, Maddie. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you for being you, Maddie. It is 5 o'clock, so I am going to say goodbye. I want to also say I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Thanks, Maddie. See you at Yogi's.